One of the best pieces of advice that I've ever received in my life is a piece of advice that I virtually have never heard anyone on the internet talk about, and it's changed my life. And it's this: people should be 5% uncomfortable around you. And let me explain. Before you come for me, let me explain. When I say 5% uncomfortable, it does not mean that you are a rude, unkind, unpleasant, malicious person. It means that there is an unspoken energy in your aura, an unspoken declaration that you don't need to verbalize outwards. It's in how you carry yourself, how you respect yourself, in your own self-worth, and how much you love yourself, that those around you do not feel comfortable enough to disrespect you, to talk down on you, or to betray you. This is something that is so important that I think every single person should hone in their lives, because it's going to radically change the way that you show up in your relationships, in business deals, in your friendships, and just in the way that you carry yourself out in the world. So this is the way that I see it. You should be a kind, graceful, loving human being. 95%. That is who you are. That is your energy. That is who you are at your core, and that is how you show up. However, there is this underlying in the background, something about you, just in the way that you speak about yourself and you speak to others, that signifies and signals out to the external world, excuse my language, you cannot fuck with me. Because if you fuck with me, you're going to unleash the warrior in me. I am telling you, the magnetism that you're going to have in your life, the people that you start attracting into your life, the opportunities, the energies, is going to completely shift your life, because you're going to go from being this people pleaser person who overextends themselves, who doesn't have boundaries, who isn't fully immersed in their self-worth, to this energy of, I am in my power, I know who I am this kind, loving person, and you do not mess with my energy, because my energy is my gift and I protect it at all costs. And it's not something that you say, it's in how you carry yourself, it's in your energy.
If you're a Muslim woman, my biggest piece of advice to you is learn to get comfortable with making other people feel uncomfortable. I recently posted a video on here about marriage, and I posted another video about modesty. I'm telling you, people are not happy about that. I've made a lot of people uncomfortable with what I've had to say, and I don't regret a single part of that, because I know that what I said is exactly what I believe. I don't really care if it's making other people uncomfortable, and I more so care about sharing a message that I think more girls need to hear. If you're in that position where you want to do things like leave your house, become financially independent, do things that are considered culturally unconventional, you need to be extremely comfortable with having other people talking bad about you so that you can pursue what you actually want to do that will make you happy. Living in a state where you need to please other people and you need to make sure that everyone around you is comfortable will get you nowhere in life. Alhamdulillah, I'm so lucky. I have very supportive parents who want me to be outspoken and they want me to pursue my own dreams and passions. You will be so much happier if you find that sense of self, find your morals that you truly believe in, and you're okay pursuing that even if you get backlash for it. Being able to still be happy, confident, living your best life, even while you're actively receiving backlash, is such a valuable skill to have. I think it is such an important thing to have if you want to be successful.
You know, it gets to a point where we got to be comfortable with letting people be uncomfortable. A person hurts your feelings and you immediately say, no, it's okay. No, it's not. Stop lying. A person will not change if you keep saving them. We love to talk about accountability, but we forget that it's twofold. Not only is it your responsibility to take a step back and allow the behavior to change, it is also on them to make the necessary changes to still be a part of your life. So yeah, it's not okay, and let them be uncomfortable.
I was 22 years old when I realized to be truly authentic, you have to be comfortable with making other people uncomfortable. Sometimes when you're truly being yourself around other people, they're not gonna like you. Sometimes they won't, and that is okay. And you really have to be okay with making other people feel uncomfortable. I'm noticing that sometimes when I'm really in my energy, I can be very passionate and intense and overwhelming. And sometimes that bothers people. Sometimes people don't like that and they want you to dim down a little bit. And then other times I'm not feeling myself and I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like being part of a conversation. And then I get called standoffish and other things. It's like, no matter what you do, someone is not going to like your behavior. I feel like the important lesson is that personalities clash, and that's okay. As long as you're in touch with your own and you're allowing yourself to be yourself in any environment, that's the most important thing. But really understanding that if you really want to reach a high level of authenticity, you have to be comfortable with making other people uncomfortable. You have to be okay with it.